Hey guys, welcome to Sled Talk. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I would like to take a second of your time and introduce this season's title sponsor is Bikeman Performance. So they've decided to jump on board and help push the podcast. And if you're unaware, Bikeman is the elite level when it comes to aftermarket performance parts on your sled. So be sure to check out their site, link in the description. And without further ado, let's jump into the show.
Let the band play.
100K on the Protect, living life with no regrets. I can't designer when I get dressed. Hey. Summertime on winter fresh. I put her legs behind her head. Night she gone to bed. Bye bye. Every day it's a new test. I just keep chasing these checks. Living life with no regrets. Living life with no regrets. Living life with no regrets. Living life with no regrets.
This is gonna be a weird episode.
What?
Because you're here? Yeah.
Oh, I forgot my whoop.
Topic ideas for the pod.
What is this now? Episode 49? Sled Talk listeners, welcome back. Appreciate you guys being here. We got Jeff and Shae and myself.
What's up?
With absolutely zero context for this episode. We have no plan at all. We're just kind of rolling off the top, trying to come up with different topic ideas and whatnot. So we'll see where this episode takes us. I think we should start it off with last weekend.
Yeah, that'd be a good topic.
Yeah, last weekend was pretty interesting to say the least. There's a reason you don't rely on 20-year-old boys to guide your trip for the day.
Yeah, no, I'd agree. The choice could have been better as far as getting up there.
100%.
I think we put like. What time did we get to the snow park? Do you guys remember?
I don't.
Way back in there, it was like 9:30.
Yeah, it was like 9.
It was
9:15.
And then we got back to the truck at almost like 3.
Yep.
And I think we put on 16 miles.
Yeah.
Like 16 or 17 miles.
Yeah.
Didn't quite seem
so,
like it, but
It was a nice quick road ride to the zone, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So they said.
Yeah, so for context for the listeners, we had, let's just go through the sleds. So we had pretty new 21 Alpha, the other Arctic Cats, I don't know what year his is, like in 19 or 18 or something, Tom's.
Yeah, it had to have been.
Something like that.
And then we had your 22 Boost.
Yep.
You're on your 19 Pro. I'm on my 21 Lightweight Pro. And your father was on what?
Some old iron, say the least.
It's a 1999 Mountain Max.
Yeah.
Fully modded out, though.
It was
Fully.
tricked out.
Fully.
It looked good.
Yeah. Yeah, it was sharp.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Sounds
yeah.
good, too.
Sounds really good.
But she's a little heavy. And we kind of... The comment you said about a road ride was false. Sarcastically, you said that, obviously. But for the listeners, it was a very short road ride into a ravine.
Yeah, it was kind of like a drainage thing or something that we were riding up, essentially.
Steep
Pretty much. Yep.
drainage on both sides. And, yeah, we were struggling, to say the least, with the Mountain Max. Your dad was doing pretty well, but he had his work cut out for him, for sure.
Yeah, he was a trooper on Sunday.
Oh, he felt bad too.
Yeah, he did. He kept apologizing so many times, which was making me mad because I was like, don't apologize. Yeah, it was a lot of hard work.
It was kind of fun watching Tom ride it. That was
I
pretty
think
hilarious.
That was pretty good. I thought he was going to smoke. The first time he was climbing that, so essentially we stopped at the bottom of the ravine, had to get the Mountain Max up and out. And so we put our guide on the Mountain Max,
Our guide.
yeah, on the Mountain Max to get it up and out, with some tactical persuasion, of course. Yeah, I thought he was going to ride into that tree, but somehow dangled the leg a little bit, sent her to the top, and then sank her to the bottom again. But that was fun to see.
He had some nice moves though up there.
Yeah.
When he was getting a little out of control, he
Yeah.
somehow wrangled it in and looped her back around, and then he got stuck.
Yeah, the sad part was we were like 95%
There.
of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
to the little bench part at the top where there was some play powder and stuff. Yeah, he gave it a few good attempts, and on the last one, I came on the radio. I was like, one more time, just let's go. And he came across, Tyler, I'm not driving this up there one more time. He was done. So
He was over it.
yeah, so it was super stuck, and so yeah, that just sat right there, and then we took the advantage to get some clips, and the boys did some bow ties and some dangling, and
Ate some bars, went through some trees. My neck hurt.
Dude,
my neck
you
hurt so
hit
bad
that
the next
branch.
day. My neck was sore the next day. That was horrible.
You had bow tie of the day.
Yeah.
yeah, you did.
Dope. That's always good.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that clip.
I'm excited for
In what,
Friday.
4 months?
I was just gonna say at the edit, at the edit process.
We're
yeah.
still working on the climb tour.
Yeah, so you just brought up so for those of you listening, if you remember, unless you're new, we went back in December, spent the day with Dustin Pancari at Climb, and we did like a 4-hour tour. I mean,
it was
like walking around,
Yeah.
like hanging out with them, going through the whole process took about 4 hours, and then we had lunch, and then we spent another 4 hours filming podcasts.
We have 2.5 hours of footage from the actual tour.
gosh.
Well, so you condensed it down to like a minute and 55.
You mean an hour 55?
Hour 50, sorry, yeah.
I was like,
A minute
No,
55?
what a magic
an hour and 55 minutes, and then I went through it and I cut 10 minutes off of it. And so hopefully by the time this comes out, either leave a comment or send us a message or text me if you know me. I want to know your guys' thoughts and opinion, and you guys can both speak on it too. So like you said, Jeff, we've got roughly an hour and 45 minutes of a full tour going through Climb headquarters. So like the warranty department, the textile department, the lunchroom, the marketing bay, the entire like actual warehouse with all the shipping racks and everything. And Dustin did an incredible tour. I mean, it's constant conversation and it's all really good, valuable information. My question being to you guys and the two of you is like, I don't know how to distribute that. So this is kind of like Jeff and I have been in conversation. Like, do we put out that full length 1 hour and 45 minute video for, like YouTube? Like, are you guys going to sit there and watch a full hour and 45 minutes? So we can do that. And then we can pull,
back
Yeah,
towards us.
just so I can see it, yeah.
we can do the full hour and 45 minutes and then pull, like 5, 6, 8 minute clips per topic, right? So like an 8-minute clip of when we're in the warranty department or whatever. Or we try to take that 1 hour and 45 minutes and condense that down into like a 20-minute video. That's more like faster pace, but then we have to cut out, you could still hit each department, but then you're only getting a couple of minutes per department or whatever. And then obviously we're going to pull, minute clips and stuff and use for reels for TikTok and Instagram or whatnot. But we're just trying to figure out how best to distribute that. So for you guys listening and watching, I'd really appreciate your guys' feedback, because obviously you are our viewers and our listeners, and we care about, the stuff that you guys want to see, because that kind of dictates what we do a little bit. We still like to do what we like to do, obviously. But with that being said, so like, your opinion, Shae, since you weren't with us, so you're a little bit outside of the box, like, and without trying to be too biased, right? Like, we're friends and riding buddies and you care about SledSend and stuff, but like, would you sit down and watch an hour, 45 minute video of a headquarter
I probably wouldn't
review?
sit down and do it. That's all going to be, for me, it would all be situational, right? Like if I'm in the shop working on the sled or doing something like that, I'd probably have it playing in the background, but I probably wouldn't be engaged that entire time. So
Sure.
if you're looking for engagement, I think the shorter clips are probably going to be most beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I mean, does it hurt to do like a full one and then have like subcategories released as well? I don't really know too much about that aspect of things. So
Yeah. What I was thinking is maybe we could do like a 3 or 4 part series,
yeah.
break it down into like 25-minute increments. I think I'll watch a 25-minute YouTube video. Even if it's like something I'm not like super interested in, right? If I'm just like bored and want to watch something, I'll watch a 25-minute video. But like anything past that, I probably wouldn't watch, right? Like, and for it to be an hour-long video, like I've got to be like almost like looking for that thing or something like that.
Yeah.
Trying to learn something. Whereas the tour is kind of more of an entertainment thing.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, I think however you dice it up, I think in some shape or form, all of that content needs to be put out there because it's all super valuable information. Like the magic trick, right? With the Gore-Tex glove.
That could be its own little video.
That itself was 15 minutes.
Yeah. I think we could make that one easily its own.
That one will be a
video.
But another reason why I'm asking, and I want your guys' feedback too, is that like, as we speak right now, Jeff and I are in some conversations with some other companies. I'm not going to name drop yet because it's not confirmed. But, as SledSend grows, it's definitely our intention to keep doing stuff like this. I mean, I had a ton of fun going over and doing that. Yeah. And so, we're talking to some other companies and potentially doing more of this. And so, we kind of want to be able to build out a little bit of a structure and see what everybody feels. And because we want to keep pushing and
we could just do more of these tours at other places. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. If you're a company listening to this and want us to come tour, hit us up.
Go to Barbacoa every time we go somewhere.
No. So for those that don't understand that reference, when we drove to Rigby, we stopped in Boise, and we stopped at this really snazzy restaurant called Barbacoa. You and I fit in real well. Kobe was sticking out like a sore thumb a little bit. Oh,
I was wearing sweats. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's true.
I was wearing sweats and a flannel.
We went in there and had really nice dinner and some drinks and stuff. And I picked up the tab. It was like
$300 some odd.
Yeah, it was like $400 after the tip or whatever. So they give me crap about. They give me crap about always wanting to just go to places like that if I'm going to pick up the tab.
Expensive, yeah.
It's dope, dude. It's good. You should have been there.
Yeah. Do you know how many sweatshirts I have to sell to pay for that?
Yeah, quite a few, I would imagine.
Anyways, I think, let us know what you guys want to see from a distribution standpoint of all of that content, because we definitely want to do more and want to distribute it in a way that you guys are actually going to watch it. And
I don't even think we could have toured their bathroom in a minute 55.
Dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, there was just so many places, and Dustin's an incredible speaker. If you guys haven't listened to the part 1 and part 2 climb podcast that we did, like, that's jam-packed with information. Dustin's probably one of the best speakers we've ever had on the show. And so he just did a stellar tour, and I think, he had mentioned it too, like, we were one of the only people that have gotten that in-depth of a tour before too, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, heck yeah.
So with that being said, like, there's just a lot of valuable information that whole entire tour. So we definitely want to get it out there in a way that you guys are going to enjoy watching it. So let us know, please.
You guys excited to ride on Friday?
Yeah, where are we going? Have you been watching their Snow Geek?
Not really. I have, but I haven't. Montana looks really good.
Just a quick day trip.
Yeah. I mean,
he's got to be to Yakima that night, so.
Yeah, I'm going back up there, Friday night. But
oh, really?
Yeah.
It's only a little out of the way to go to Montana and come back.
I mean, it can be done. But I don't think I'm gonna just wanna. I'll stay the night Friday if we end up going to Montana. But I don't really see that happening. I don't know. Idaho looked pretty good, but they got some pretty nasty weather. I think that moved in, so their avalanche warning right now is pretty high. But around here, I was telling Jeff, like, maybe we go back to that same area, or he was mentioning Catherine Creek. I don't know, wherever there's snow, I guess.
Catherine was supposed to get some good snow early this week. It's looking like Friday, sunny with a high near 28. But from now until then, this afternoon, 30% chance of snow. Tonight, mostly clear with wind chill values as low as 2 below. Thursday, sunny, high near 36. little bit of wind, no snow.
Yeah. I think, I don't know, kind of just going to have to deal with whatever we have.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we can find some good snow. In the last 48 hours, Bluewood's gotten 9 inches, which is would be a fun place to go.
Yeah, and I've never rode there either.
But Friday is sunny with a high near 43.
Oh my gosh, at Bluewood?
Yes.
Well,
Let's go a little higher elevation to
T-shirt weather for
6,300 feet. Sunny with a high near 39 at 6,400 feet.
So pack the sunscreen, leave the snorkel. Bummer. Yeah, I don't
It was supposed to rain.
Either one would be fun.
Yeah, it was supposed to rain the last couple days up there
Oh, really?
at Bluewood.
Oh, maybe we don't go there then.
However, that's what it's doing at Tollgate right now.
Why do I always feel like anytime we go anywhere else, Tollgate has a shit ton of snow?
Yeah.
We're always trying to go ride elsewhere because we've rode there so many times.
I know.
And they've just been getting good snow.
Yeah, it don't matter to me, boys.
What's up in Washington looking like?
Same
Washington.
To your stomping grounds?
thing. Just
Pretty similar?
warm. Yeah, pretty similar to Bluewood, if I'm not mistaken.
Ugh.
Look at old. Oh, where's this one?
It's looking like Catherine, maybe.
Yeah, that might be the move, which we've ridden there more than anywhere else all season long.
I like it because I know where I'm at most of the time.
Yeah, I don't know. Most of our plans for traveling this year have completely fallen through.
Call looked pretty good this morning. I don't know if you guys saw old Monroe's Insta, but it looked pretty good.
I don't know if I watched any of the stories today.
Yeah, sunny, clear tonight, sunny tomorrow, sunny Friday.
Let's squeeze by really quick.
No snow. Highs are getting low 30s. So that's not fun. Definitely going to leave a little bit of a crust on there.
Monitor die?
Yeah, everywhere's sunny until Sunday, and then Sunday's supposed to snow. And then everything for the rest of the week that I can see is snow. So,
Boy.
flip a coin, essentially.
Okay. Yeah, I think Catherine might be the play. You're gonna come over tomorrow and
Yeah, we're doing
load up
3
your
at
sled,
home.
huh?
Yeah.
We're gonna get 3 sleds on the Marlin.
Yep.
That'll be my first time
Same.
on the Marlin. We'll see how that. Jesus, fatty.
I think we can do it. Wasn't quite sure.
Why's your face all red, Jeff? Jesus.
You know, he was thinking about it as soon as he said it. He did a whole walk around.
That's why I like to have Jeff on the pod. Comedic relief.
Adds a little bit.
We may cut that out, though.
He's
May or may not.
he's living up to his nickname of Step Sled.
I'm definitely the most inappropriate one on the team.
That's hands down.
It's
100%.
needed. That's definitely needed, though.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
it's good. Everybody takes way too much stuff way too serious nowadays. Anyways,
Agreed.
some people need to laugh once in a while.
I try to make up for my writing skills by being funny, so I still get invited places.
You got any hot takes?
No.
None.
Oh, I have a list of random things.
Hey, wait. What time are we leaving Friday?
6.
6 a.m.
If we're with
Man,
him,
what's with you guys?
You want to leave earlier?
Love that 6 a.m.
5?
Oh no.
4?
No, absolutely not.
We could be riding by 6 if you want.
I prefer. We can be riding when the sun comes up if you want.
Ooh, that'd be sick. Actually,
Get a little.
it would look cool.
I mean,
That'd be cool vibes.
isn't
sunrise.
golden hour like the late night?
I mean, golden
We can
hour
ride
is.
until like 7:30 now.
We could do that too, but you got to go to Yakima.
I have all night to drive there.
Oh, you aren't like going for.
My truck's not gonna leave me. The bed that's there is not gonna leave me. Everything will still be there when I get there.
That's a good hot take. Then a good real clip. What you guys listening and watching? What do your snow park logistics look like? Are you the type that likes to arrive early and get home early, or do you arrive at the snow park a little bit later and ride later? I prefer to get there early, ride. I like being able to come home, driving in the daylight and unloading my stuff with a little bit of light left.
With the time change, we can do that now.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I always get up early anyway, so that's, I don't know. That's, him and I are just like that. That's why we've always left at like 6.
Yeah. I think like definitely days like powder days. Yeah, I'm 100% for it, for sure.
Makes sense.
I want to be the first one in the parking lot, and the first one out.
Yeah.
But
Dude, it'd be
slower spring days. It's not. I don't know. That snow's not going anywhere.
we could get some sick photos at like sunset or sunrise.
Is your mind just racing right now with like?
Take a light with us.
Oh man.
Take the man lights out there.
No, we need a bigger light.
Oh, like one of those,
like
or that.
that somehow.
We can strap that to Shae's sled.
I think we bring the Mountain Max if we're bringing that with us. Strap it on.
That thing's already heavy enough.
And take it on up. Yeah, we'll just send it on the actual trail. It'll get up there.
The trail. Famous last word.
There's always a way in and out.
I will say on this trip, absolutely no rice cakes allowed in my truck. I just had it detailed today. So
You know what I'm bringing extra of? Rice cakes. And peppered jerky so the pepper gets all over the place on the ride home.
and freaking your favorite bags of tuna, so my truck smells like.
God, you bring tuna?
I have before.
Oh no.
You've never had those little tuna pouches?
No.
God, they're the shit. They have buffalo flavored.
No.
It's so good.
Oh,
Dude, you get a good shot of protein from that thing.
flavors.
Yeah,
for
I'd
tuna
rather just-
pouches.
Buy a protein bar or something that doesn't stink like that. No.
Well, yeah, I take those too.
Oh boy,
My snacks now are protein bars when we go ride. Our protein bars, Old Trapper jerky, rice cakes. That's really it right now.
dude. Last couple rides, I haven't even taken any snacks at all. Like on the.
Are you
sled.
eating breakfast before we go?
No.
Why are you doing
I don't
that?
even eat until 11.
Why are you doing
And
that?
last
You know
time
you're
we
not
didn't
gonna
even
eat all
eat.
day.
Last time I didn't even eat anything because we just planned on stopping in La Grande and ate lunch at 3:30 or 4 or whatever that was.
Drink our carbs for the morning, and that was about it.
I ate a bowl of oatmeal with protein powder in it.
Before you came over on Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
And I had some Greek yogurt.
He's
Keeping
real.
you, keeping
he
you
gets
regular?
he gets real cranky if he doesn't have something in his
Oh, really?
stomach.
Well, I don't want to.
Him hangry.
I don't want to burn all my energy before 11 o'clock.
That's one of the times you don't want to be around Jeff when he's hangry, or if you're in the gym and you leave your weights on the bars.
Oh,
Yeah,
big
I hate
no-no.
that.
You want to piss him off.
Dude,
Good news is I don't go to gym, so I'm safe.
he can't even piss me off if he's not there.
What?
Yesterday, I was doing a leg press. I go to load my weight on it, and I loaded one side, and then I load the other, and somebody didn't latch. So you know on the leg press how it has the 2 poles, you fucking latch it.
Yeah.
One side wasn't latched. I put the weight on it, just like tips down.
Oh no.
I wasn't under it yet, but it pissed me off.
Well, yeah.
That would be annoying.
I mean, I was just doing one-legged leg press, so I didn't have like a bunch of weight on there. But when someone goes and puts a shit ton of weight on there,
Yeah, and that happens.
that's ridiculous.
One-legged leg press.
Yeah,
Impressive, Jeff.
I try.
Nice. What else? What else? We're digging in deep on Jeff right now.
I don't like that both of you are looking at me now. Now I feel weird.
What's your max deadlift?
I don't know. I don't really PR in deadlift.
Oh,
I don't really PR in general in anything.
A Mountain Max.
If I mean, I can do 4 plates for, I don't know, like 5 or 6. So maybe 5 plates. I have no idea.
I haven't deadlifted in probably 4 months. It's no good.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that anymore. We can be done.
We can change the workout topic.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't need to talk about me anymore either.
I'm starting 75 hard again, April 1st.
Oh, really?
You know he's doing that because it's a joke. He's actually not going to do it.
April Fools.
Oh, okay.
No.
I thought you were saying 75 hard was a joke. I was like, wait a second.
No, no, him completing it is.
Gotcha. Okay.
Bull crap. Whatever. I've never started it and stopped.
Why are you saying it like that? Who are you referring to?
You know who I'm referring to.
Does he watch this?
I don't know. I doubt it.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
You're starting it after sled season.
Yeah.
You didn't want to do it during.
Well, I'm going to San Diego that weekend too. Or, well, the weekend prior.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big advocate for putting things off on a set date. If you're going to do something, just do it now. But that one I am going to
Postpone a little bit.
Yeah. Because I honestly don't know how much I'm going to ride in April either.
I'm going every weekend.
Because it's not real thrilling having to ride all day and then do an outdoor workout and then go to the gym. And you got to do 3 workouts in
That doesn't.
one day.
Your riding doesn't count.
No,
Oh, big bummer.
that's for enjoyment.
It's got to be like
I
something
tried
you
to
go out of
make
your
it.
way to do.
Oh,
Yeah, something
like-
inconvenient.
Like running. Yeah, I gotcha.
Like riding sleds is playing. You don't. Nobody goes out and rides their sled for an actual workout, right? Like that's just not how it works.
True.
You're going to do it again this year at some point, aren't you? After your sister's wedding?
Yeah, I think so. If I start, I wanted to start it when Cody got back from her trip, but it's 72 days until the wedding. So we're like, we'll just do it after or something. It's better
Well,
to do it with someone.
Don't be on it when we go to Heydays. Like I was last year.
June 17th, so I don't know where that puts us.
It's like September 10th.
Oh,
It'll be fine.
yeah, that's plenty of time. If I start just like shortly after.
You want to go to Heydays?
Yeah.
Have you never been, have you?
Nope.
Hell yeah.
That would be dope. That looks fun.
We might be driving.
Oh, I'm even more down for that.
I'm going to fly.
Road trip, baby.
I'm flying.
Why would you fly?
No.
You're gonna miss
Dude.
out on all the fun experiences and
God.
talks. You know.
Oh, we didn't even turn on the nan lights.
That's your job, bro.
You know how long that drive is?
It's like 15 hours or something.
No, it's like 22. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't know why I said 15. That was way
15.
off.
We could do that.
It's North Branch, I think. North Branch, Minnesota.
Hit the switch on
Hey.
the other side.
Oh my God, yeah, it's 22 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, I remember looking. That's a long haul, dude.
One way. There for 3 days. Yeah. Well, I mean, between the three
I
of
think
us,
it'd
we
be-
can just
yeah.
run straight through it.
Exactly.
And hopefully Kobe can come, but he's probably going to be flying. Maybe, if he's still in California.
Yeah. If we have another seat, we can take my dad. I think we could get him to go this year.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think that'd be sick.
That would be pretty dope.
What about Colton?
He won't want to go to that.
No? I mean, for like filming and stuff.
No.
No.
If you pay him, you're gonna have to pay him. Cold hard cash.
Yeah.
Businessman, huh?
My dad's been sending him and I sleds that he's been looking at.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
Are they like
To buy.
What's he looking at?
So when we came off the mountain there, we were talking about it, and he was still, he's pretty into Yamaha,
Yeah.
right? And so he was thinking about that, and if not, then a Polaris. And we've been sending quite a few Polarises back and forth, and then Yamaha just dropped their 2024 stuff, and so I screenshotted it. That was yesterday, was it?
I think it was today, this morning.
15th.
I think.
I don't know. And sent it to him in our little group chat, and he was like, "Yeah, I think I'm going to go for a Polaris.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was like, all right.
Good job. Good for him.
All right. So,
See what happens.
yeah. He even sent me a couple for himself, too.
Ooh.
That was for my dad.
No, because
I
you
only
sent
sent you
it to
one.
me directly.
I only sent you one, didn't I?
Yeah.
But you said it has too many miles.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it does, but for your standard, it does.
If you're going to get a boost and you're going to have it for a few years, just get a brand new one.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not like he's going to snow check every year.
No, but SledSend will eventually. Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Give us a few more years.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you just need to get a boost, like a brand new one. You liked how well it like you.
He's not going to not
You
get a
jumped
boost,
on it
but-
and we're like, you fell in love. I saw it in your
Yeah,
eyes.
dude, I did.
It twinkled and everything.
That Matrix chassis. Feels
And when he says
nice.
jumped on it, like just while it was still on the trailer, you got up on it. You haven't even squeezed the trigger yet. Friday,
Yeah, I
though.
was gonna say wait until
Well, I rode.
that is 2 days.
Isn't Jose's a Matrix?
Nope.
No, his an
Zach.
axe.
What year is year is his?
Same as mine, 21.
Oh. Yeah. There's a big difference in how they feel.
Yeah.
Massive.
Yep.
It feels more like a dirt bike for how narrow like the seat and everything is.
Yeah, I like all the changes that they did from the Axis to the Matrix chassis.
Mm-hmm.
Made me very happy.
They look so sick.
I like them.
I feel like I'm riding a horse when I'm on the Axis now.
Oh,
Freaking straddling that thing.
It's better than riding on a donkey or an Arctic cat.
fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough.
So what else do we want to talk about?
Got some hot takes? You said you had
Yeah.
a list of something. Surprise us. What do you got?
These aren't that good. ChatGPT didn't do its thing. Avalanche
Keep 'em out
beacon,
there.
necessary or unnecessary?
Necessary.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, gives you a better chance, so I'd say so. What is this question? Studded track or non-studded track?
Yeah.
Which
Well, a
is
lot of them-
better
a lot of
off-trail snowmobiling?
Non-studded. Studs are for like racing, hill climbing.
Mm.
You know, they
Morning
like-
rides or night rides? Which is more enjoyable?
Night rides are a
Yeah.
ton of fun,
They are
but
fun.
Not for me.
I don't have a headlight on my sled, which
I-
I have a helmet light, but I don't know. It's definitely a lot. Night riding is a ton of fun for sure, but I haven't gone on a night ride in a long time.
Long time. Yep.
I already have a hard enough time trying to go where I need to go. Then it's dark. Screw
You
that.
just don't know what you're getting ready to hit.
Yeah, exactly.
You're fine.
Just riding blind.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'd ride better then, huh?
Yep. Worth it.
Yeah, this list sucks, honestly.
Nothing from chat.
Yeah, Whitney asks how to get good video / photos while out riding without feeling like a nag.
Ooh.
Professional photographer.
You just don't
videographer.
go with people that don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Your whole group has to be on board to do it. Otherwise, you're a nag, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, people that don't get it, they're just too impatient and they'll go and do something before the camera guy's even ready or giving a heads up to the camera guy like, hey, this is my line. This is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, or you get like the kids that are with you, the young bucks, and they're like just all riding around. Like, you didn't get that?
Yeah.
That was
As I'm trying to film like other people at the same time.
Or the day we film, they want it edited and back to them.
Oh, yeah.
You're telling me
I-
that doesn't happen? You don't edit in one day?
No. Until I'm like full time on SledSend payroll. No. It would be one thing. It would be one thing if that were the case, obviously. But
Still, that's a
we got to
quick
generate
turnaround.
some money.
Yeah.
For sure.
We're trying.
So, yeah, my opinion of that, Whitney, to answer your question is like, first of all, I guess it depends on if you're just trying to get like casual photos, but for like what we're doing with SledSend as a business, like we need to do it in a way where we're setting the intention, right? Like, so we have days where we go ride that is content specific. So like Friday, like, yeah, we're just going to go out and have fun, but the three of us know that our biggest focus is to get content. Regardless of photos, videos, doesn't matter, but we're just, so it's a content specific day, and we utilize the Oxbow radios and communicate, hey, camera guy, you ready? Like, this is the line, this is where we're going to go, whatever. Jeff, no, hold on one more second. Got to change my settings, so
Hurry up.
That was a pretty slick little brand drop you had in there.
Hey, yeah. Hey, shout out Oxbow, one of the sponsors. Hey, can you do that sick line just one more time? I had the lens cap on.
Killer.
That's
That was a sick shot, but I didn't get it captured.
That's never the case. It's always I didn't hit the record button.
Yeah.
That's
speaking of a lens cap, it's always, where is my lens cap?
Yeah, I don't have lens caps anymore. They're all floating around in space.
There's one right there, but it has my initials on it.
Yeah.
That one's mine because I keep track of my stuff. But in your defense, you also have how many cameras and how many lens caps? How many pairs of lenses?
And I also use it how many times?
Yeah. I only have one.
A day or week or whatever.
Right.
I'd say just sound like a nag. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like if I don't know. I like taking videos of like my friends and stuff, but I get like super picky about people when they take my videos and pictures. Like I have like a strict no zoom policy with my friends. If I give them my phone to record, I just, hey, don't zoom in. Like I'll do whatever I want with it after the fact. But I don't know. I would say don't be afraid to sound like a nag, because you're not gonna. If your friends don't really want to do it, they're not gonna be able to. Or I guess you're not going to be able to get the shot anyways.
Yeah.
Sure.
So,
Sure.
Sometimes, I don't know, you have to be a little bit selfish when it comes to getting your picture taken.
Yeah.
So.
For sure. And usually most people, when you're out riding, they want clips of themselves too or whatever.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Most of the time, I guess depending on your group, it reciprocates.
Yeah, shoot, or even word it like, hey, I want to, figure out what I'm doing wrong. I don't feel like I'm doing this right. Like, can you take a video of me doing this? And then now they just think you're.
I do that in the
taking it
gym all
because
the
of
time.
learning. Yeah.
Look at my form.
Yep, exactly.
I don't do that on the sled yet.
Yeah.
I'll film you, Jeff.
I'll do something goofy.
Worth it.
Well, yeah,
like
that'll be fun. Well, and I was talking to him the other day too, because you're a bit more advanced with the bow ties and the hopovers and stuff than us, and so being able to have you out there and do a couple, and then helping us.
I'm glad I have you guys fooled. I really don't know.
That one you did was pretty slick. It looked pretty good.
I appreciate
You
it.
looked like you knew what you were doing.
That's the goal, but you never really know. You just hope the sled goes where it's supposed to.
So it'll be fun.
That sounds like me.
Yeah.
It'll be fun with a specific day like that to work on
Oh, yeah.
stuff. So
What's our next question?
Ryan Larson, he asks best clutch kits and why. You don't have a clutch kit on.
I don't have a
you?
clutch kit.
You don't have one. I have an SLP Brant Edition clutch kit on mine, but I've never ran anything else, so I can't really speak on differences between
Why do you like the one you have?
which best clutch kits. Well, I'll first off by saying, in my opinion, the two best things you can touch on a sled is suspension and clutching. If you're not going to do anything else, do those two things, in my opinion. I mean, I've messed around a little bit with my weights, and then this clutch kit's got it's got a primary spring, it's got a helix and rollers and stuff in the secondary, and I felt the biggest difference was just way rippier.
Just like instance.
Yeah.
Instance. Sorry. Can't speak.
But again, like I haven't, clutching is like, you can really, really deep dive into, there's like a lot going on there, and a lot of things that you can adjust and change, and I haven't dove into it that deep before, so it's kind of difficult for me to speak on what the best clutch kit and why would be. I happen to have that clutch kit, and it works really well for what I've done. But I haven't tried a lot of different things, so
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of a hard question.
I have a question for you guys. Why is everyone so butthurt about that speed limit thing on the Polaris, the 50-mile-an-hour thing?
I don't know. I think any time you want to restrict someone, you're always going to get pushback, right? It's, I don't know. I think just the human nature. But when I really think about it, I don't know, unless I don't know, man. That's pretty quick down the trail, which, I mean, you could definitely do in plenty of spots, but at the same time, like, you're already there, you're already headed up. A couple minutes isn't
That's only with that certain track, though, right?
Yeah, so just referencing the new Series 9 325 track that they'll limit up to 50 miles an hour, and then it comes on the sensor, and I don't know if it'll shut the sled off after a while, but it'll drop it down the RPMs, I think.
I don't know. I just know it tosses something on your screen.
Is it like a heat thing or what?
Yeah, so
Overheat?
I think from my understanding what happens is that heat on the trail, there's typically not enough snow to cool everything, right? So you're going to have heat transfer from your Hyfax to your track itself, which in turn is going to mess with your lugs. And ultimately a 3-inch paddle in general, you probably shouldn't be smashing for a prolonged period of time, like 50 plus miles an hour, or you probably will shred
I guess just for where we ride, like,
that paddle.
when you're riding a road into a zone or something, how safe is it to just be going 60 miles an hour the whole time anyways?
Dude, that's
like you come around a corner, you could, you know, you have to swing a little wider if you're going that fast, right?
Yeah.
And on the other side of the road.
I mean, the
That's
people that
a
are
racer, and then you can just smash.
Yeah.
Anywhere, but yeah,
There's
I'm
like
not one of those.
Yeah, there's like instances, but
Yeah.
if you're just riding into a zone or something, like,
yeah. I don't know. I think just like
doesn't seem like that big of a deal.
like 50 miles an hour down the trail. Like, that's just so not anything I would ever apply. Have I? Yeah. But I just don't. I don't know.
I'm not gonna complain about it if
No.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like it is what it is.
There's
at that
just
point.
no reason for me to. I feel that that's typically fueled by a lot of alcohol. If
Yeah,
you're
could
going
be.
that speed
Could
down the
be.
trail,
Could be.
like, I don't know. I mean, I know that there's people that rip and stuff, and obviously there's specific trail riders that fly by, but that's a totally different sled, totally different
exactly.
track, all that stuff. And I just don't feel that there's any purpose of that. So for me, if I was to have that track and I'm limited by 50 miles an hour, so I'm not going to go 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So I don't care. But I will say that I opted out of getting that track, not because of that, but because of the majority of our riding area. I'm never in like, oh shit, deep snow, like, oh my God, thank God I have a 325.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just not in that often enough to justify it. So I went with the 275 on my boost. But that's why I opted out of that track entirely.
Yeah. I typically don't buy mountain sleds to smash down a trail. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
What else we got? Anything interesting?
Smasher says he can think of a few, but he's going to save them for when he's on in person.
How'd he finish? Do you know? The Iron Dog.
I don't remember what number he finished at, actually. That's going to be a huge topic of conversation, though.
When he's on.
Yeah. Dude, that's probably going to have to be a part 1, part 2. He's got a lot to talk about. He's got a lot of good stories. He's been around a long time.
I remember watching
industry.
him, from a younger teenage years.
Mm-hmm.
Him and a couple other riders. They actually had one movie that was hilarious. It was a great snowmobile video, but they had a couple younger boys on there too that provided some comedy to it. It was good.
Yeah. Idaho Sledder, he asked ultimate goals for SledSend.
I don't even know. That's more you need to answer that one.
I'll toss that one to you guys.
I mean, I have.
The ultimate goal is just to build a community, really, I think. A good community that people support and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Relatable.
I mean, a big focus is just to expand awareness of the sledding industry. That is a big piece.
Yeah.
I would like to have, this is very broad, but I would like to have a big enough impact on the snowmobiling industry that, how should I put this? That SledSend comes up in conversation very commonly. A household name.
I'm just surprised no one took that name.
If you're, dude, when I took all those handles, it was great.
Like, shocked.
Yep. Yeah. I want everybody that's inside of the snowmobile industry to know who SledSend is, but for the right reasons.
Yeah,
because of the pushing and the influence and the expansion that we directly have on the industry. There's some very specific goals. Obviously, with that being said, too, like a very large focus is SledSend is a business. And SledSend is designed to make money. But beyond that, a really big goal of mine is to have SledSend make enough money where my crew is provided for and taken care of, so that we can have the funds to push as far as we need to go with SledSend. But beyond that is to be able to give back to like avalanche centers, to be able to donate. You know, I think it'd be cool to write a $20,000 check for an avalanche center and not think twice about it. So that's I've never really even said that on the podcast before, but that's like a very internal goal of mine, to be able to kind of have that impact directly correlated from what SledSend has created. And obviously, like, I do have a number, a dollar amount in mind that I want SledSend to yearly generate. And I do have a list of some pretty cool companies that I don't want to say that we're sponsored by, because I want to be able to grow past the sponsorship and be more of, I don't know if partnership's the right word, because like I don't want to be a partner in your company, but I want to be looked at as partners, if that makes sense.
Kind of like synonymous with them.
Yeah, like I want to grow more than just a brand ambassador or whatever for specific companies in the industry. Yeah, I don't know.
I like it. That's probably, I mean, you could probably go, that could probably be an episode itself right there, right? Like if you got super, super in depth with it.
Yeah. Yeah. And don't get it wrong. Like, I'm not afraid to talk numbers. I'm not afraid to talk companies and stuff. I just don't like saying things until it's concrete.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah, that's the overall goal. I would like to be able to, I've got a pretty good crew, I feel, right now. Jeff, Shae, and Kobe. As far as like legit
Kobe.
SledSend crew
I haven't
members.
seen Kobe in a while.
I need to meet Kobe still.
Gosh.
Yep. And I've never, really had that conversation with you, Shae. But I've had that conversation with Jeff.
What?
Just making Shae more part of the team.
Oh, yeah. I like having him on the podcast.
Yeah.
Makes it more interesting.
I like being here. So you just let me know when.
Right now, you're already here.
He said he's down every week when you were doing your real estate stuff in there.
Yeah.
Dude, our new setup looks pretty sick on
it
camera.
really is.
Yeah, setup's cool.
You know, you forgot to do those. Shout out our TikTok followers.
Oh yeah.
good
Yeah. As of, I think it happened midnight last night, we hit 10,000 followers on TikTok. So if you are one of those followers, I appreciate you immensely, because that's, that falls right in line with the goal. The more followers, the more attention, the more people that can spread the message and spread the word, is helping us meet those goals that I just mentioned. So thank you. Yeah, that was pretty cool benchmark for us.
Can't believe that. That goofy ass video has 217K views.
Dude, that Oxbow video we did is ripping.
It is, isn't it? Holy smokes.
Just my dumbass on there.
Well, I mean, dude, even for Instagram,
That's so funny.
let's jump into the insights here. Yeah, so between Instagram and Facebook, it's got almost 55,000 views, over 1,500 likes.
We need to create more funny content, I think.
Yeah.
There's a total empty space for it, for sure.
Don't be giving away all our ideas now. But yeah, no, 100%.
Well, most people are too scared to be funny.
Put
on
themselves out
camera.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
Not us.
That's all I got.
This is me. This is who I am.
How do you guys feel about your riding season so far?
It's gone by pretty quick, honestly. I feel like I
Is that because you went so many times, or you haven't went enough times?
Yeah, I mean, looking back at it, I guess I've gone a decent amount. I don't feel like I've gone as much as I have in the past, like the past 2 years. I was typically on the road quite a bit. Like last year, I think there was maybe 2 McCall trips. Same with the year before that. I guess I can't say too much because I've been to Montana twice. Haven't gotten to Idaho yet, unfortunately. I don't know if that's going to work out this year, but I do feel like it's been a quicker year. It kind of sucks. I mean, we get it's weird for us, at least in the Cascades. We get some great early season snow. Like we had some great snow for like the late archery folks. They had great snow, and then that rolled right into December, which hyped us up, right? Like that was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then January came, and it was just kind of like dunzo. And then that lasted through, I want to say, the beginning of February to mid-February.
Yeah.
And then as of recently, like, I don't know, maybe the last 3 to 4 weeks, it really started to pick back up. So,
Which is, I feel, exactly what happened last year, too.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I feel like that's a more common thing. Like, the longer I look at the weather is that typically late February to March is just popping off, which is awesome.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I bet your boss is ready for season to be over.
I don't know. I don't. Maybe.
Mr. Friday.
I don't know. That's only 2 Fridays. That's it, right? There was maybe a
2
week
Fridays a month.
Yeah, 2. Well, that's okay. That's all right. I get all my work done, so at least I think I do. I don't know. Maybe I have something coming up that I just don't know about. Maybe I'm getting fired. But yeah, I don't know. I don't do too much in the summertime as far as taking time off, so works out.
Yeah, my season's been, I don't know, been pretty good. I definitely haven't ridden as much as what I was anticipating.
Did you ride more last year?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
It's because we got off to a hot start in December last year.
I guess I went to Rebel Soak this year.
Yeah.
Which was the one and only trip, but
I mean, pretty good
we definitely
trip.
had some trips planned, some ideas that haven't quite come to life yet, but
all of them,
life and responsibilities and priorities and stuff. So, but I will say this, especially from the business standpoint and especially the podcast standpoint, this season is a huge step up compared to last season.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I also feel like we've got some pretty incredible momentum into next year.
Yeah.
Next year's going to be,
I think so too.
oh my gosh.
So you got the boost, 9R coming. Jeff's
yeah.
coming. Whenever he
Jeff's
decides
boost.
to get his. Yeah. It's a lot
boy.
of momentum, I'd say. Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah. I do feel like, even though this year's shorter, I feel like the growth this year has been quite a bit more,
Yep.
which is nice.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I'm excited.
it's the snowball effect.
Yep. Yeah.
It's weird to think we only started it last year though.
Yeah. It's
It
weird.
seems like that first episode was so long ago. Dude. When I think about it.
I was actually scrolling through my TikTok.
You guys are just ripping beers on the first episode.
Dude, right? Like, well, so the first episode I did by myself, and then episode 2 and 3 was with Tom and Hoffbauer. And we had a couple Michelob Ultras and stuff. And that's like how it started, was like, hey, I just want to have a couple brewskis and talk shop with the boys and see what happens. And then bam, it grew pretty quickly and started to gain some attention. And then it was like, oh, I probably shouldn't drink on the podcast. But with that being said, maybe it's time to bring it back.
Do an OG episode.
Well, do you know what episode next week is?
Be the big 5-0, I believe, right?
50th episode.
We should live stream it.
Hey, I'm down.
There you go. That works.
That'd be kind
I
of cool.
feel like we could have a celebratory episode.
I mean,
Why not?
we've put a lot.
Maybe
of freaking
we
work
do it
into
on a
this
Friday
thing.
night or something, and really
Oh, do it live and yeah.
then we don't have to worry about, like, you know, if we have a few drinks that night, being hungover the next day or whatever. You know, you never know. You never know.
We're partying now. It's a party.
It's not a bad idea. We need to open up your bottle of Pendleton. Your fancy bottle of Pendleton.
I don't
What else
even think,
you
I don't
gonna
even
say
think it's
before?
that fancy.
No. Well, I mean, it's
Just got the,
fancier than a regular one.
just got the label on, the different label. That's it.
Oh, it's not a
I don't think so.
better whiskey?
I don't think so. I think it's literally just their 100th anniversary or something like that.
We'll find out next week.
Yeah, I guess.
We got to finish the whole bottle.
I don't know.
Or is this like a gallon or like what? How?
This is a fifth.
I think that might eradicate all of the momentum we just talked about building. In one episode, we just shatter SledSend. We might do something a little special though. I don't know. I think it's
50.
yeah,
That's
I mean,
a lot.
in 2 seasons we haven't missed a single. We said we were going to drop every single Friday for the season, and we hit it once last year, and we haven't missed a beat this year. And that's one thing I'll say too. Like, when we had that idea to drop every single Friday, we're like, oh yeah, let's do it. And then we started doing it, and it's like, oh my God, this is a lot of work.
Yeah, I've had to edit 50 of these now, almost.
Isn't that wild to think about? And think about how many you've had to edit Thursday night and release Friday.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot of things. That's something that a lot of people don't understand and don't see, obviously. I see it,
Yeah.
and I'm super appreciative of it, because if you weren't
Better be.
aligned with SledSend, then none of this would work. You know what I mean? So, like, you believe in the mission, and that's what's so important about the whole team aspect of it, right? Like, you're bought and sold on SledSend. You are now bought and sold on SledSend in the mission and where we want to go, and so is Kobe, and so that's why those people are, a part of it.
Takes a team.
It does. To reach those goals and to reach those crazy ambitions that we have, like, I ain't doing that by myself. Ain't no way.
Well, you look at anyone else in the space that's creating content consistently, they've all got at least a couple guy team.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyone that's doing it on a regular basis.
Yep. Yeah, facts. So, yeah, with that being said, 50 episodes, that's a lot of freaking work, dude. That's
Good job,
sick.
guys.
That's an awesome accomplishment.
Yeah,
so
that's
we'll have to do something.
Yeah.
We should do something wild,
we need-
especially if we're gonna live stream it. Maybe we should take apart the snowmobile and rebuild it right here on the table or something.
That'd be so funny.
That would be pretty dope.
We're all back together
In the office.
and-
We're only here for 2-3 more months.
yeah, we gotta check out.
Oh man.
Such a waste of time.
If you guys have any ideas of something that we should do special or unique for next week's episode, let us know. Or if you want to be on it, let us know. Let us know if you want to be on it and why we should pick you to come on. Let us know in the comments below, because we do only have one more mic, so there's only one more spot. And if you think you deserve that spot, let us know.
That's a lot. That's a lot of episodes. Maybe we
crazy,
should try and
man.
do 50 next season. 50 episodes total. So we hit 100.
Jeez.
Do bi-weekly, or not bi-weekly, but 2 a week.
Yeah. That's bi-weekly
Bi-weekly,
is like
yeah,
every
rather.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah, messed up on my words.
Man.
That'd be a lot.
That's insane.
We need to figure out how to talk about stuff more.
Yeah.
Well, it'd have to be a lot of
We have all
guests
summer.
too. Have to
summer
rotate
to-
a lot of
I
guests.
feel like
Right
we should keep
down.
going through the summer. That's what I want to do, but I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can. You think we should do weekly through the summer?
Dude, it would like
Dude, when I put that question out there last year, it was a unanimous vote. People wanted an episode every single Friday all summer long, which surprised me. And I ended up not doing it.
Yeah,
I just did monthly.
I think I voted for that.
Yeah. You know, a lot of stuff, a lot of real estate and a lot of business stuff picks up in the summer and whatnot. And you get super crammed in the summer and stuff too. Like,
that's when I get busiest.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
You ready
a
to
little
get
harder to swing it, but
You ready to get romantic
Um,
for a topic?
yeah. Yeah.
Not with me, dude. Come on.
Jesus.
I don't know. You had those eyes.
All right. This is a pretty interesting topic. They want us to explore the therapeutic benefits of snowmobiling.
That's actually a really good topic.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Throttle therapy, baby.
Thought you
That
could
is a
speak
real thing.
romantically about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a really good topic because all things SledSend, there's so much business-oriented stuff that I don't really dive too deep into the emotional passion side of what it actually means to hold on to the bars and give her hell. Because that's like, for me, like that was where all this came from.
Yeah.
Right? Like that was the start of this whole entire concept, was just solely how obsessed I was with snowmobiling. Because like, I don't know, I feel like through my life being 30, like I've had some,
That was my stomach. Did you hear it?
no,
I thought that was a car driving by at first.
That's the car. Yeah, no, it's a car.
Jesus,
Anyways,
just kill the mood.
He's getting romantic
light
with
the
it. You
candles,
killed the
light
vibe.
candles back up.
Oh my gosh. I feel I've been pretty fortunate enough to do a variety of different things, having my parents separated and live across the country and a lot of traveling and just exposed to a lot of different things. There has just never been anything in my life that compares to snowmobiling. Out of anything I've ever done, anywhere I've ever been, any experience I've ever had, it just can't be topped by snowmobiling. I mean, there's obviously like the importance of things like my fiance and my daughter and stuff like that, and the family aspect of things. But as far as like a hobby or an activity, right? Like snowmobiling is just like, it's just this bliss. And I've gone through phases where, like maybe something negative or depressing was happening in life and snowmobiling was an escape. But that's also a catch-22 with like running your own business, because like shit could not be good with the business and it could be awesome to go snowmobiling, but then I've dealt with a lot of guilt being snowmobiling instead of building business,
Yeah.
making money, right?
Yep, I get that. 100%.
So there, that used to be a struggle, but I will say in that aspect of things, this was the first season that I've gone riding every single time with zero guilt, because of where I'm at with the two outside businesses and because of where SledSend's at as well.
Yeah.
And so that's the single biggest motivator and driver. That is the core. That is the center of this entire thing, is the love that I have for snowmobiling. And even with the business and the responsibilities and all the stuff that comes with it, like I'm still not deterred from that passion and that love.
That was pretty romantic.
I told you.
That was a good one.
Told you I was
Hey.
going to get there.
Back in the day, I used to be quoted as the silver tongue. So, silver tongue devil, you.
Oh man.
Oh, here's a topic. Unless you want to speak on that. Do you want to speak on it?
Yeah, I mean, for me, obviously, like I don't have a business that correlates with it, right? Until like jumping in with you guys.
Yep.
But yeah, for me, just like a big stress reliever. Obviously, I have a whole bunch of other hobbies that I like to do, but nothing quite compares to snowmobiling. Yeah, it kind of consumes me in the wintertime, whether it be watching the weather, which is another like fun thing that I love to do. Weird.
Right.
But it correlates
Nerd.
perfectly with nerd alert with snowmobiling. And if I don't get to do that, man, I get all bent out of shape. Like I get kind of cranky, and that's all I can think about. And so
Like me when I don't eat.
I'm kind of I get hangry for snowmobiling.
Hangry for the chowder.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, just a stress reliever, honestly. Like you said, there's nothing that compares to it. And being able to, go out and do that, prioritize yourself a little bit to have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's at for me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What about you, dude?
Dude, definitely helps me forget about my problems, you know why?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm looking at this hill and I'm trying to figure out how the hell I'm supposed to get up that and go over that log. I don't have time to think about my problems. You know?
Yeah.
No, it's just fun. I don't know. When you're out there, it's all you're thinking about. Requires your mind to be focused on that. So anything that's going on else in your life, you're not really thinking about.
Yeah.
And the scenes, man. Holy smokes.
I mean,
some of the stuff that you get to see,
Yeah,
it's dope.
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially you being, a lot of times you look at life through a lens.
Yeah.
Right. So you get to see some pretty cool stuff from that standpoint too.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you're enjoying the show so far. Just want to take a quick second to introduce another one of this year's sponsors. We got RSI, so whether you need handlebars or grips, seat covers, controls, etc., doesn't matter. Use SledSend 2023 at checkout for 15% off your next order.
Do you guys think we should host a meetup next year?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Where at?
Well,
Tollgate.
are we talking about, like, what kind of meetup are we talking about here? Like an actual, like everyone just goes riding and meet up, or like a pre-season meetup?
No, like everyone meets up and we go ride.
Like a
Oh, yeah.
SledSend hosted experience ride or something.
I mean, I
Is
think
that what
it'd
you're
be-
saying, Jeff?
Just literally like something we put out there, and we probably stay for X amount of days and do a podcast and go out with people after we ride or something like that. And
Macaulaywood, baby.
is that what the sledders call it?
No.
I've never heard that term.
No.
I like it. It's funny.
Yeah, that'd be sick. McCall. That's a 5-hour drive for us. Not bad. Yeah, we've talked about that before, doing something similar to that.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
You think anyone would show up?
I would.
Us three.
Count me in.
Would you guys show up?
Yeah,
Anyone?
listening? Comment below. Let us know. Reach out to us if that's something that you guys would be down to do. Yeah, because we could make it pretty fun. Get a lodge and do podcasts and
Sure, you could do
I
it.
don't know, maybe have a dinner or something. And
Quite a few things with that. Podcast at Bergdorf in the hot springs. Live stream it there. Boom.
in the
hot spring. Yeah, everyone just big chill. It's a party.
have to put waterproof bags over. all
Party
the-
on the pod.
Oh, no. iPhones are golden. 3 feet, right? Or meters. I don't really know.
Yeah, that'd be sick. That'd be fun.
Somewhere. What else you got for us, Jeff?
The list is kind of hit and miss, but there are some good ones. Challenges faced by beginner snowmobilers. There's so many.
Everything.
Where do you even start? All of it?
Loading and unloading.
Yeah. All of it.
Gear selection.
Do you guys, would you consider an individual to be a mountain rider if they are too scared to load or unload a snowmobile off of a sled deck?
Uh-oh. Slippery slope.
Because Jefe will unload the sled off of the deck, but has refused to load the sled onto the sled deck.
I just make you do it because I know I can. Do you study a map before you go out or just wing it?
Google Earth. I
Yeah,
love
Google Earth or I'm a big fan of Onyx Backcountry.
Yep.
Check that out quite a bit, actually. But when I first started, like Tollgate, family's got a cabin up there, and so I would ride 4-wheelers in the summer in a lot of places, and I would scope areas out for snowmobiling. So that's what helped me really gain the bearings in that area. But I've also, let's say that. Yeah, looking at maps and all the different apps and stuff that is accessible now. But big fan of Onyx Backcountry.
Yeah, it definitely makes it nice.
Best practices for protecting your snowmobile from theft.
I don't know, put it in your garage.
Dude, don't
What kind of a topic is that?
don't leave the key in it.
I guess I have seen, like, wasn't that an issue in Canada for a while?
Yeah.
It still might be an issue.
Yeah. Kobe's dad, they went up there one time and
I've seen like full blown trailers stolen.
That's ridiculous.
That's what happened to them. Truck, trailer, all the sleds, all the gear, everything, gone.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, I would. Oh my god, I'd freak out.
That'd be pretty horrible.
Are you guys?
So I'm kind of weird about that stuff though too, right? Like you catch me at the snow park, I am not one of those people that leaves the ramps out.
Oh,
I always put my ramp away on my Marlin sled deck every time.
He doesn't.
Period.
I don't. It depends on where I'm at though, right? Like if it's a tight parking lot or something, yeah, etiquette. I'm gonna toss it in there. But the quick getaway things like super clamps, those definitely go in and locked up.
Yeah.
But
So if I am parked somewhere in the city or something, I have padlocks for my super clamps
oh
because people can just take the clamp off.
yeah,
Just to have the clamp, maybe not stealing the snowmobile, but take the clamp,
you don't
because
even
they're
know.
super, I mean,
Drive
they're
off.
awesome clamps, just,
The best clamps.
yeah. And then
Some would say.
my sled's just chilling on my deck with no tie down or anything on it or whatever, which I have straps and can whatever, but
that would still suck.
yeah,
Too bad.
that's what I'll typically
You know what we should do?
hedge against.
We should do?
I do not, but I know you, and I know you are going to tell me what's up.
We should spend the night on the mountain.
I thought the romantic session of this was over.
No, we're trying to tee up here.
One of the topics was if you were prepared to spend the night on the mountain or not.
Yeah.
How do you know till you do it?
Yeah, fair enough.
Muskoka did it in one of his videos. I thought it was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
If I go, I
I'm
go
pretty-
up knowing I'm gonna stay the night, it's probably gonna be a little different, which is sad to say. When I think about it, I should be ready to. Spend the night up there regardless. But
I carry. I'm pretty confident that what I have in my Abby bag right now, I could be fine. The only thing
You have a space blanket?
yes,
the bivy.
and I have 5 different ways to start a fire, and I have a full medical kit. Yeah, because that's going to be your biggest thing is having a fire, right?
Warmth, yeah.
I don't really carry enough food and water, but you could survive for quite a while without food and water. I feel.
What food do you carry?
Typically, I only have one meal in my hot pot, but I do carry a Yeti so that I can just put snow in that, and it's metal, and I can put it on the fire, melt the snow, and there's my water.
Yeah.
I have 7 pairs of gloves that I carry with me at all times. One set is heated. And I typically carry at least a mid layer with me. And I always have, a stocking cap and stuff for just staying as warm as possible, typically. I think it'd be cool. It'd make for some awesome content for sure.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
But I don't know. We would
Dig
have
a little snow cave, get a fire going.
Oh yeah,
Be fun, probably.
I think so.
We would have to hedge against having enough batteries and stuff to last through
Yeah.
the night for content purposes or whatever. But it would be interesting.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun until about like 2 a.m. Then I'd be like, oh boy.
All right, load up. We're out.
I have a pretty good sleeping bag.
Yeah.
It would be perfect.
You don't get to bring a sleeping bag. You don't carry that on
Yeah.
your sled.
True. You're right.
No, if we're going to do that,
we'll have.
we're pulling an all-nighter. We ain't sleeping out there.
You never know. We might have a comfy enough setup. We might just fall asleep.
I mean, maybe, but somebody has to stay awake in rotation for the fire.
Yeah, that would
You.
suck pretty bad.
We're gonna sleep.
Out.
You're gonna cuddle together in the snow cave.
Oh, no. There it is. There it is.
Let me turn the camera stop.
Jesus! Oh man! God! God! Dude! We keep this up, there won't be a SledSend anymore. These are gonna make for good clips though, because you bleep
Yeah.
that out and just
I'd agree.
edit our reaction as the thumbnail.
Oh boy.
What are we at on time?
We're like at 45 minutes.
Yeah? You got more topic ideas, or are we? Let's see if anybody else came through on
Shooting the shit like we are.
SledSend. No, no more topic there.
You carry a mid layer like just in your bag?
So typically I'll start out with it in the morning,
yeah,
at
that
the
makes
trail ride in, and then I'll pop it off. It's just I think it's the Climb override jacket. I think.
Gotcha.
Override alloy. It's just a mid
Yeah.
layer.
Oh, more topics.
I think it'd be kind of fun to do.
Yeah, we should definitely do it.
Yep. Be a good experience. I mean, it'd be a good learning experience too, because based off of what everybody has, like, what we need to carry from now on in case this actually does happen, you know, it could shine some light on some things, because it is a very real possibility that something like that could happen to us.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's a few places that I go that actually have warming shelters.
It's pretty clutch to have, though.
Yeah. Giving away our secrets, though. Quit name dropping that thing.
I'll bleep it out.
You're gonna have quite a few bleeps in this episode.
This will be a good one for sure.
Dude, here's a sled for your dad. 2023 Polaris Matrix Slash 9R 155. Brant built.
130 miles.
130 miles. It's a 155 though,
Why are they selling it?
So you want a
After-
160?
because they get in.
165?
I think Sean would.
What'd they do?
prefer
Ride it
160.
twice? 3 times, maybe?
Build it and sell it. I don't know. Got to get it sold now because they got new ones coming for next year.
25K.
Where's it out of?
It's Brant.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh.
It's Brant built.
Gotcha.
That's I think that's TJ's. Yeah, it's TJ's sled.
Now I understand.
It's all coming together.
Dude, these topics are gooseneck or bumper pull trailer, and why?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Answer it.
Oh,
Sled deck. Just kidding.
yeah. I want a gooseneck just for that extra storage up there.
Yep.
But then also
That's where my bed's gonna
Don't.
be.
with what our future intentions are, we would need a gooseneck. You know what I'm saying? You know why?
Means you need a flatbed.
No, not necessarily. Well, if I wanted to keep a sled deck, then yes.
Yeah.
Which is also a plan too. Build a flatbed with just the Marlin deck and the Marlin ramp.
Ooh, here's one that maybe nobody actually has right now. Pre-ride safety checklists. You got any safety checklists?
For like yourself or for the sled or for everything?
Probably both.
Well, one of the very first things I check is making sure all my batteries are good. Battery my transceiver, battery my Avi pack, battery my gloves. Even if I don't even need the gloves, just make sure in case something was to happen, everything's charged. That's one of the first things I check. I typically, I don't too often check through my gear. Like if I had a hole or something I didn't know about, I don't too often check that just because of the confidence I have in my gear.
Yeah. Yeah.
But safety things I will definitely check on, obviously, every ride, pre-ride. My sled, I will typically give it a glance. Once over, I'll pop the hood, look in there, just looking for odds and ends, so a wire unhooked or, something random. I try to glance through the sled. And then typically a little bit in conversation with the riding group, we'll chat about avalanche conditions, obviously make a plan for where we're going to go, and then check conditions, weather conditions, as well as...
I'm going, they'll be checked.
Yeah.
Which is actually interesting because I know, like, when we went on Sunday, like you brought it up, I checked that morning and it was, what was it? It was considerable. And then by the time we got almost to where we were going and you checked again, they had actually
updated it for that day.
Updated it.
It got really bad after we left. Like the following day, it was pretty high.
Well, I mean, even when we were coming back down, you could see like all the snow that had dropped off the trees that were literally just rolling down the hill.
Yeah.
Dude, remember when that snowball almost fell
twice.
on my head?
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Watch
Dude,
out.
that scared the crap out of me, dude.
Loud.
That's one thing everyone needs to watch out for.
Dude, it was like this big around. It was freaking huge.
Yeah, what a mile
My helmet was off. I was just standing next to my sled, and it hit my handlebars and my helmet that was on the handlebars.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It
far
fell
away.
off a tree probably, I don't know, 25 feet above me.
And then it almost happened to me like an hour later.
Yep. You could just hear it whop, hit the ground.
Scary.
Holy crap.
Break your neck,
Maybe.
potentially.
Big old ball of ice.
I don't know, that's something that I've never really thought about until Sunday. Like watching out for a huge thing of snow.
It was funny.
coming
It
off.
was funny until I thought about it.
Yeah. Like what?
Like when
what
I
really
saw
could
it,
have happened?
when I saw it almost fall on him, I was like laughing. I was like, wait, could have screwed him up.
Yeah.
Could have been bad for sure. Any pre-ride safety?
Yeah, I'd say the same thing. Like the beacon, that one's typically like a mental note. If it's below 90, you're gonna change it out.
Below 90?
Below like 9, yeah, on the batteries.
On the transceivers?
Yeah, yeah. I don't really feel like. I mean, just some AA batteries. It's not too much, and it does. I mean, shoot, you could last quite a while. Yeah, I bet you could probably last almost a whole season with that. I think the last time I checked, I was at like 94.
Yeah, so I think I think at the Abbey course, I think they said, "Come on, boys,
What?
reel it in." I think at the
I was
Abbey,
thinking about a meme.
I think at the Abbey course, I think they said if it hits 70, switch them out.
Yeah, 70,
75 or something.
Mine was at 95 on Sunday.
which makes sense.
I'll probably just swap them out.
Might as well. Doesn't hurt. I know that.
I mean, just put them in a TV remote or alarm clock or,
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh my God.
we don't need to go there. We already know. We already know where this one's going.
I knew you were thinking it. That's why.
Stop.
I know exactly what you were thinking.
Oh man.
Okay, next topic.
Oh,
Oh, boy. Should we bring him on live?
yeah.
He's going to say some dumb crap. All right, what else we got? You got something else for us? Anything?
You're really pressing me hard.
Instagram's not
I mean,
coming through very well.
I've even came up with tons of ideas already.
I was going to say, what are our sled talk questions, but I can't even think of one of them either.
Holy shit.
I don't think of one. Ethanol or non-ethanol? There we go. That's a pretty simple one though for me. Always run non-ethanol.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of a picky person like that.
We need some race fuel.
Dude, some avgas.
That shit smells so good.
Does smell pretty good.
Remember at Washougal?
Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
Or at Supercross. That's
Yeah,
like literally
yeah.
what the whole stadium
Yeah,
smells like. I love it. It's pretty good.
Comment
What else
down
is
below.
there?
Do you like the smell of race fuel? The old sled.
SledSend exclusive race fuel candle for those romantic times that you're stuck on the mountain. Light that baby up.
That's funny. That's a great idea.
Dude. If there was a candle that smelled like race fuel,
Dude, we should just do
people would rip that.
SledSend 2-stroke
Absolutely.
cologne.
There you go. I like it.
Just smell like 2-stroke.
Yeah, well, never mind.
Got like oil splotches all over your shirt.
Oh, my fiance would not be thrilled. Ew,
Yeah, I'm
you
kinda-
stink.
Yeah. We might
What do you mean, babe? It's the best cologne there is. Come on. My sled talk question is,
You have one? Damn.
what company would you like to see us do a headquarters tour and podcast with? And tag them in the comments. Get their attention. We can set something up.
Dude, I don't even have a question yet.
Shae?
I don't have one.
The gas
except
one?
Yeah, gas one. I'm playing the
Holy
the
hell.
easy card today.
Okay.
Usually I have one pretty quick.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know, man. It's going to take me a minute.
You always yell at me when I can't come up with an idea.
Well,
Come on, man.
it's your sport. You're supposed to know.
It's slowly becoming your sport too. Don't talk down on it like that.
I'm not talking down. I'm the newbie. What's gonna get the people excited? You know, what's something controversial? We need some spice.
Oh man, what's that saying?
We need something.
We
That,
need something to get the people going.
exactly. That's what we need.
Dance to one song and one song only.
Oh,
And then put the
I got a
soundbite of
question.
Tom.
Oh man.
All right, here's my sled talk question of the day. When you're out riding,
Oh no.
you got them bubble guts. Do you hold it all day, or do you find a log, go hang your butt over? Leave your answers below.
Oh, that's a wrap. Sled
This
Talk
was
listeners,
pretty
thank you
wild
guys for tuning in on this episode. Appreciate you guys being here. And it was a good one. It was pretty funny.
God.
For not having any intention or
That was the
direction.
question I was
This
looking
was
for.
a good one.
There we go. That was a great one. Awesome.
Mr. Bubble Guts.
Sled Talk listeners, we'll see y'all on the next one.
Living life with no regrets. I can't designer when I get dressed. Summertime on winter fresh. I put her legs behind her head. Night she gone to bed. Bye bye. Every day it's a new test. I just keep chasing these chicks.